And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Austin Reaves.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Tyler Hero out there with Wade. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Bosh. And it's Baller in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, Austin Reaves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Jarred Vanderbilt. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can... struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Here's Baller. Back to Hero. Bosh kicks to Hero. Vanderbilt with the block. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, this is just going to be a mismatch every time. LeBron just too fast, too powerful, and too big.
Hero passes to Baller. Here's Bosh from outside the arc. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. James in the post, working on Bosh. The 10-footer. Vanderbilt misses. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Baller. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
First team foul.
The Heat shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Way to go, baby!
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Warriors. Doncic against Hero. And they double up Doncic. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's LeBron missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Reaves against Wade. Here's Hero. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Vanderbilt, and no good. Nice D from Bosh.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And they'll keep possession. Here's Laravia. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Doncic against Hero. And it's Doncic missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Hero kicks to Wade. Here's Baller. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Laravia. On the wing, Reeves. Doncic with it. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Hero. Count it.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Get up, get down. It's your Lakers. Give it up one more time.
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. Look at the Lakers. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Chris Bosh.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Here's Baller. Last game he had 13. Here's the floater. Up again. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
James looking it over. Reeves with the screen on Bosh. No one near James as he lets it go. He nails it, and we're tied up. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Pass to Bosh. Wade against Doncic. Now here's Wade, guarded closer. Nice D from Doncic. LeBron outside, 13 feet away. Bosh grabs the miss. And the Heat shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Baller. Second shot opportunity. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 6.
Well, the activity that Bam plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Pass to Baller. Six on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. Baller's got his second basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Laravia. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Golden State Warriors. And James gets it to go.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Hero. Outside Bosh. Wade against James. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Wade. No scoring in this one.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
One of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Wade. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Kobe comes in for LeBron. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. And a new group in for the Heat. Ware's checked in. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Chris Bosh. Norman Powell's checked in for Baller. And it's Rozier in for Tyler Hero. Both free throws good from Wade. Now Vincent. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girl.
Wiggins is checked in for Miami.
Laker girl.
Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. Andrew Wiggins is second.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, and having that kind of length and activity on the wing, that's really something you need in this league to win at the highest level.
Outside, Kobe. Kleber, the pass to Vincent. Pass to LaRavia. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one good for 2. LaRavia's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Jaquez. Now here's Powell. All alone. And he drops that one in. And the Heat lead by 2.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to connect. Takes the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Rozier. Still without a basket. Now, Wiggins. They set the pick. to the inside. Here's Ware, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice unselfishness in the screen and roll. Wiggins demonstrating a willingness to get it to his teammates.
Here's Vincent. Pass to connect. Here's LaRavia.
Miami foul. Ware. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For two.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Miami trailing. And here is Powell. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
The Heat shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Norman Powell. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hachimura, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so Powell nails both of them. Here's Vincent. Still scoreless. Pass to Bryant. And here is Hachimura. Vincent with it. Kleber with a screen on Rozier. Vincent hands it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
So it's Miami now, following the 3 by the Lakers. That one drops for him.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pass to connect. Jaquez against Hachimura. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And let's check out some stats for Rozier. His last 10 games, he's been putting up about 4 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Second free throw, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the dunk by Powell. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Vincent. Rozier defending. Pass to Kleba. Here's Connect. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat with the lead. Jaquez outside. Here's Rozier. Defended by Vincent. Kobe with the steal. Now Vincent. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes.
Hachimura against Wiggins. Now here is Hachimura. Defense is right there. Over Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. And Miami shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Here's Vincent. Shoots the 3. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Pass to Powell. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Vincent. Connect with it. Three-pointer. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Jaquez with the ball. Still yet to score. That's a 2 from Powell. Miami no good on that time either. The Lakers trail. Pass to Vincent. 23 seconds left in the first. Four on the clock. Here's Connect. Good on the triple. Connects. Got 6. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now here's Wiggins. Puts up a deep 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers ahead, up 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Mitchell. Chris Bosh is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward position.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Shots good by Hero. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll, but it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And so it's the Lakers with it after Tyler Hero's bucket. And that one, good.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game, Doncic as much as anyone.
Mitchell kicks to Bosh. Back to Mitchell. Here's Highsmith. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And the Heat lead by 1. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
The 3 for Doncic. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. Bosh can't hit. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's LaRavia, and it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Highsmith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Miami needs to get a shot off. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Stan from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
And we haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
The first free throw is good. Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
Oh, he's got a great handle.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Right side Hero. It's stolen by Harris. Beyond the arc. Knocked loose. The Heat trail by 3. Mitchell kicks to Bosh. And here is Hero. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
So it's the Lakers now. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All Laker fans, time to cheer on your Lakers.
Baller has checked in for Bam Adebayo. While we have the chance, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top shooting small forwards at the free throw line during the last month. You take a look at Baller, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line and it's nearly automatic
And that means he can afford to be very aggressive as a slasher because of how proficient he is at the line.
Now, Doncic. He's coming off a 31-point game against Golden State.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
And it's LaRavia missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game in a lot of ways was a confidence booster for them because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
Yeah, those are the losses you can't worry too much about. You gave it everything you had, just time to move on.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Here's Baller. He's got 6. Outside, Hero. Driving in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, look, Hero is a tough competitor. He doesn't back away from getting hit while shooting the ball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Wade's checked in. That one misses for Hero. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Here's Bosh following the 3 by the Lakers. Here's Baller. Wade on the wing. Bosh heads the pick for Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Highsmith. Again, the miss by the Heat. Lakers leading by 4. LeBron James on the wing. Lets it go from deep. No good, his first miss after 3 makes.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Right side Bosh. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
And Bosh proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
Los Angeles has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Pass to Highsmith. And stolen by LeBron. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. A 3-ball. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Outside, Hero. Wade surveying the D. Here's Baller. Here's Highsmith. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Down low. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead. Pass to Bowler. And it's Wade in the corner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Wade. He's getting around 16 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
And the first one drops. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. And Wade drops them both. Lakers leading by 4. Reeves with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Pass to Bryant. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Heat.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Wade. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
And it was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now here's Wade. 4-point game from deep. Hachimura grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Reeves. Back to Hachimura. Reeves outside. Inside. Here's Kobe. Some solid defense from Rozier. The Heat trail by 4. Wiggins passes to Wade. Here's Ware. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 3rd assist on the night. This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys, those can kind of be overlooked, like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Now, here's Wiggins. 9 points last game out. And the call will be against Dalton Knecht. That's foul number 2 for him. The Heat making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Number 24, Norman Powell.
Wiggins against Bryant. Now Hawkins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Yeah, Hawkins Jr. is an unpredictable player, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
The Heat have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Hawkins.
Well, when you watch Hawkins, the first thing that jumps out is his footwork. He is so precise with each movement.
Hawkins hits both of them. Here's Reeves. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. From the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." Goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. And it's the Heat with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Rozier the pass to Wiggins. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Wiggins has got 5 now.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Connect. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Good on both. And here is Powell. He has 6.
2 minutes.
.153 left in the first half. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Powell. 9 points for Bam Adebayo. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here's Adebayo. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
Well, you can't say enough about what he did on defense. 3 blocks and made those shooters very uncomfortable.
6 to shoot. Pass to Powell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Lakers in the lead. On the wing, Reeves. Guarded by Powell. Poked loose. Rozier with the ball. No scoring in this one. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Takes a 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Heat shooting well. They're at 45%. To the middle. The kick out to Rozier. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, just so strong. Bam. He's just so tough to stop.
The team is in the penalty.
Both teams will make substitutions. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 1.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Hachimura. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
Well, there's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even Elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither did those shorts.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Lakers trail. We've got Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's LaRavia in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. And LeBron James gets it to go.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes. behind the arc.
James has gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. Now, Hero. Bosch, a screen on Doncic. Hero from long range. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Out to the right wing. Here's LaRavia. The 3 from LeBron. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Hero. Now Adebayo. Pass to Wade. Fires for 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Wade against Reeves. Adebayo with a screen on Reeves. Now, here's Wade. He's defended by Reeves.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Shoots a fader. James misses. The Heat trail by 5. Wade outside. Here's Baller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 4 assists now tonight. Wade against Reeves. Outside, James. Here's the 3. James cooking from deep.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
Pass to Bowler. Back to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Doncic. Hero, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
James outside. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo, high post. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, attacking the basket inside, Adebayo knows that will pay off for him either way, and he's right.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Adebayo drops them both. Lakers leading by 3. Doncic outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James with it. Picked up by Hero. LeBron kicks to Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic passes to LeBron. Here's LaRavia. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Baller. He's got 9. Here's Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. Lakers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's LaRavia. And here is Doncic. He's got 5. Shoots over Hero. Second chance shot. Vanderbilt misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the grown man strength of Wade powering his way through the contact.
Second team foul.
And the Heat making a change here.
For Miami.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Now here's James. He's got 16. Connect with a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Connects, got 9.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's LaRavia. Out to Doncic. All sorts of time. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Miami with a change here, too. Rozier, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Rozier with the ball. Scoreless thus far. To the right side. Ball. Miami no good on that time either.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Doncic. Back to Hachimura. Doncic feeling it out. Right wing for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Highsmith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right side Hero. And it's good off the back rim and in. Hero. Hero's got 10 points.
Well, this is why the defense has to be up on Hero. His jump shot is a real weapon.
Pass to Hachimura. The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Baller. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. Pass to Doncic. From past the arc. And it's connect. That time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Baller. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Right side Hero. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. Here's Hachimura. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat trail by 7. Outside Rozier. Pass to Ware. Nice jump shot. Good. Ware's got 9 points. Lakers leading by 5. Here's LaRavia. Launches a 3. Highsmith grabs the miss. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Jaquez. And the shot goes in. Now it's just a 3-point Laker lead.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Connect. He's got 12. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Terry Rozier. The Heat trail by 6. Now, here's Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Powell. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins in the post. Guarded by Kobe. And it's Wiggins missing. Lakers leading by 6. Here's LaRavia. Now Bryant. Missed inside. Heat shooting 43% from the field. Jaquez the pass to Mitchell. Now here's Powell. Pass to Wiggins. He takes it in. Back to Powell. Another shot. And the jumper falls for him. Powell's got 8. A tight game here in Los Angeles. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Los Angeles making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Quickly, let's bring up the list of the top rookie three-point bombers in the NBA. 5th best, Kobe Bryant.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
Connect sets a screen for Bryant. Pass to Connect. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jaquez with the ball. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Highsmith. Good ball movement here by Miami.
2 minutes remaining.
Jaquez the pass to Wiggins.
2 minutes.
Over Connect. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Wiggins.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal. Taking a look here at the numbers for Wiggins, how last month turned out for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
And he knocks down the first one. Harris is checked in for Connect. Heat also with the sub. Bosch is checked in. Both good from the line that time. 1:44 left to play in the third. Wiggins outside. Back to Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Yeah, Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Vincent with it. Covered by Mitchell. Vincent finds Harris. Here's LaRavia. Good. And Harris gets the assist. LaRavia's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's just great team basketball. Harris with the fantastic pass to the open man.
Mitchell outside. Kobe against Wiggins. Pass to Bosh. Over Bryant. Kobe with the steal. 44 seconds left in the third. Here's LaRavia, and that one's drained from the low block. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Powell. He's got 8. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Powell's got 11 points.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Jamie Hackett. That's his second personal foul.
The Lakers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
At the line for Los Angeles, LaRavia. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Kobe against Wiggins. This one for 3. That one, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out or 50-50 ball, we got to own that. And then we got to communicate. I don't know, but it's got to be a real sense of urgency.
GA, he's begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to just kick it up a notch.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, we've got Bosh, Tyler Hero out there with Wade. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Here's Doncic. Fast break. Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Reeves. Six to shoot. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Powell for 3. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers leading by 6. And here is Doncic. Back to Harris. It's up a 3. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Loads it up for Adebayo. And stolen by LeBron. Harris against Powell. Harris kicks to James. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic outside, and here is Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
All right, fans, here come your Laker girls.
Knecht, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Baller is checked in for Miami. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Erik Spoelstra address the team. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Bosh. From downtown. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Reeves. Driving the lane, and Adebayo sends it back.
Well, Adebayo's a little undersized at the center spot, but he can give you some shot blocking. Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The 3 from Bosh. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Goes back up. Vanderbilt misses. The Heat trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the rejection by LeBron. Knecht with it. Reeves outside. That 3 off the mark.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Baller. Here's Wade. Here's Baller. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
James dishes to Doncic. From outside the arc. And again, the Lakers no good. The Heat trail by 11. Floats it up for Adebayo. Got a piece of it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Wade. To the wing on the left. Here's Baller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 5 assists in the game. Doncic outside. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. The 3-ball from Doncic.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Bucket is good.
And the awareness on display there. Wade has a great understanding of when to be in attack mode and when to facilitate.
Pass to connect. On the wing, James. LeBron gathering speed. Yep, it counts.
Filling it up. James doing it all.
The Heat trail by 11. Outside Bosh. Here's Baller. Shoots. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's James. Reeves outside. Back to James. And they recover it. Pass to Reeves. Over Bosh. A shot by LeBron, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Here's Baller. The rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Doncic outside. Back to James. Reeves outside. 5 to shoot. The Lakers moving the ball around. And here's James outside. Another miss by LeBron. The Heat trail by 9. Now here's Adebayo. Outside Hero. Bosh, a screen on LeBron. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Adebayo's got 19 points.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Bam has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
Out to the right wing. Los Angeles with another miss.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Reeves against Wade. Over Reeves. Wade can't hit. Lakers lead by 6. Pass to Reeves. LeBron a screen on Wade to stop the drought, and it's Austin Reeves with the 3.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Here's Baller. Now Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Los Angeles guys shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Great open look there. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Hero, following the bucket by the Lakers. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
And here's Doncic. James outside. Reeves outside. Doncic outside. The tray. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hero passes to Bosh.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Heat, Chris Bosh, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. LaRavia's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Doncic with it. And here's Reeves outside. Miami grabs the miss. Bosh has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Baller. That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Miami ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Bosh against LeBron. Adebayo kicks to Wade. Outside Bosh, just 5 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist here tonight. Lakers leading by 3. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
It's t-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Hero. Doncic passes to Reeves. Fires the 3. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Lakers. Wade outside. And he drives in, takes it off the glass.
Oh, bouncing off the coverage so gracefully. Wade excels at maintaining that concentration on the drive.
Now here's James. Here's the screen. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 4. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal. Moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Rozier is checked in for the Heat. The Heat trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There's a guy who just stays active all the time. Bam Adebayo.
At the line for the Heat, Bam Adebayo. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Reeves against Wade. And they double up Doncic. Here's Laravia. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Wade left side. To get it to Adebayo and does. To tie it up. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now, here's Doncic. Doncic to the rack. It drops.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Adebayo with the screen on Doncic. On the wing, Rozier. Guarded by Doncic. Releases. And it's Rozier missing. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Doncic outside. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Luka Doncic, one shot.
Doncic, no good on the free throw. Timeout called, the Heat. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Like everyone watching. Give yourself a big round of applause.
Miami with the ball. Baller. And again, it's the Heat missing. And an intentional foul right there.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
From deep three-point land, can't get it to fall. And so the Lakers take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
I heard it all from, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays, and then defensively, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. It will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.